Dictatorship government. How a dictatorship can function. Please subscribe on the channel and like the videos. Thank you! A dictatorship, as a form of government, is typically characterized by the centralization of power in the hands of a single ruler or a small group. The functionality and effectiveness of a dictatorship can vary widely based on several factors. Here's an overview of how a dictatorship can function. Characteristics and functionality of a dictatorship. Centralized power. Decision-making efficiency. Decisions can be made quickly without the need for consensus or debate. This can be advantageous in times of crisis or when swift action is necessary. Lack of checks and balances. The concentration of power often leads to the absence of checks and balances, increasing the risk of abuse of power and corruption. Control and stability. Political stability. Dictatorships can maintain political stability through strict control over political processes, suppression of dissent, and elimination of political opposition. Repression. Stability is often achieved through the use of force, censorship and surveillance, which can stifle personal freedoms and human rights. Economic management. Economic planning. Dictatorships can implement large-scale economic plans and reforms without the constraints of public opinion or opposition parties. This can lead to rapid economic development in some cases. Inefficiencies and corruption. The lack of transparency and accountability can lead to economic inefficiencies, misallocation of resources, and widespread corruption. Social control. Propaganda and indoctrination. Dictatorships often use state-controlled media and education systems to disseminate propaganda and indoctrinate the populace with the regime's ideology. Suppression of civil liberties, freedom of speech. Assembly and the press are typically restricted, limiting public discourse and dissent. International relations. Foreign policy. Dictatorships may pursue aggressive foreign policies or seek to maintain their power through alliances with other authoritarian regimes. Isolation and sanctions. Dictatorships can face international isolation and sanctions, which can impact their economic and political standing globally. Advantages and disadvantages. Advantages: rapid decision-making and implementation. Potential for political stability and order. Ability to enact long-term policies without electoral pressures. Disadvantages: high risk of human rights abuses and repression. Lack of accountability and transparency leading to corruption. Potential for economic inefficiencies and mismanagement. Limited personal freedoms and civil liberties. Examples of dictatorships. Historical and contemporary examples of dictatorships include Nazi Germany under Adolf Hitler, centralized control, aggressive expansionism, and severe human rights abuses. Soviet Union under Joseph Stalin, rapid industrialization and economic planning, but with widespread repression and purges. North Korea under Kim Jong-un, strict control over all aspects of life, isolation from the international community, and significant human rights violations. Conclusion: the functionality of a dictatorship depends on various factors, including the leader's policies, the degree of control exercised, and the specific context of the country. While dictatorships can achieve certain short-term goals and maintain stability, they often do so at the expense of personal freedoms, human rights, and long-term sustainability. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe on the channel and like the videos. Thank you.